back everyone for some more World Quiz here on the PlayStation 4. And last time around we did the second row of Europe, and then before that we tackled the rest of Asia. But we are going to get away from geography for a short while, and we are going to be going back to the wide world of sports. We are going to be doing the fourth row here in this category, but before we do that, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. Famous sporting personality, baseball player Joe DiMaggio. Famously married to Marilyn Monroe. Winter Olympic sport, that would be curling. And I tried getting into curling, but I just don't get it. I mean, no offense to those that do enjoy curling, but I just don't get the sport. This Quebec team plays at the Bell Center, that would be Montreal Canadiens. Speaking of Quebec, I do miss the Nordiques. Back when I was younger, I had a soft spot for them. I was not happy when they relocated to Denver, and New Jersey team plays at the Prudential Center. It would be the New Jersey Devils. And before they were the New Jersey Devils, they were the Colorado Rockies, and then before they were Colorado Rockies, they were the Kansas City Scouts. But yeah, going back to what I was saying before, I was not happy when Quebec Nordiques became the Colorado Avalanche, and it was that same season where the Avalanche ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Summer Olympic sport, that would be badminton. I actually enjoy playing badminton. I do have a badminton set somewhere in my house, I just don't know where. Summer Olympic sport. Oh, weightlifting. And yes, I totally forgot that is actually an Olympic sport. I don't get into weightlifting, I just don't. Team plays in red and white kit at the Red Bull Arena. That would be RB Leipzig. Very controversial team in the Bundesliga. RB does not stand for Red Bull. It actually stands for Rasenballsport. A little bit of trivia right there. New York team plays at Citi Field. That would be the New York Mets, who I prefer over the Yankees if I had to choose between the two New York City teams. I just can't get into baseball. I can't. Ontario team plays at Rogers Centre. As a matter of fact, they are the only Canadian team in the major leagues. That is the Toronto Blue Jays. There also used to be the Montreal Expos, but they relocated and became the Washington Nationals. If I'm not mistaken, the Blue Jays have won 2 World Series championships. Considered to be a national sport of Bhutan, that would be archery. Moving right along here, Summer Olympic sport, that would be rowing. Winter Olympic sport, that would be, I think, speed skating. I almost said alpine skating, but no, it's speed skating. Which is very fun. To be honest with you guys, if I had a preference between Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics, I much prefer the Winter Olympics. Arizona team plays at the Gila River Arena, which actually should be past tense now because they are now the Utah Mammoth. But before they became the Utah Mammoth, they were known as the Arizona Coyotes, which before that they were known as the Winnipeg Jets. Which they became the first team since the Cleveland Barons in North America to cease operations. But Summer Olympic sport, that would be football. By the way, that's soccer football, not American football, in case anybody's wondering. This game does not recognize it as soccer, it recognizes it as football. Which country is football thought to have been started? The country of football. But as you can see, the flag, UK. There is actually disputes about that. Of course, most people have learned that it originated from the UK. Well, actually, Scotland's part of the UK, so famous sporting personality, that would be Venus Williams. I had to think about that for a second. Admittedly, I'm not into tennis either. I just can't get into tennis. But it was about really. I'm glad I caught myself earlier because I was in national sport of Antigua and Barbuda is cricket. But yeah, a lot of people say that it originated in England. Other people say it originated in Scotland. People learned that no matter what, it's in UK considered to be summer national sport. That would be basketball. Of course, the neighbor to the south, well, they're not neighbor, but a fellow Baltic nation, Lithuania, is known for producing some good basketball talents. Yeah, Estonia does not border Lithuania, Latvia does. Summer Olympic sport, that would be canoeing. I know about that sport from Go Vacation. National sport of the Philippines. There we go, earnest. I don't know what earnest is. Yeah, I don't know what that is, so that's a bit new to me. This New York team plays at Yankee Stadium? Gee, I wonder who it could be. I cannot stand this team. Which is sad to say because this was my late grandmother's favorite baseball team, but I just don't like the Yankees. Considered to be a national sport of Pakistan, that would be field hockey. Which I honestly did not know that. I didn't know they played field hockey. I mean, they do play cricket, so I guess it does make sense, but... London team plays at Stamford Bridge, that would be Chelsea. Linked with every single freaking footballer on Earth at the moment. I still don't know how freaking everybody can be... I don't know what their transfer policy is. Bowling is this sport. But yeah, Chelsea's kind of becoming a joke because they're literally buying everybody in sight. And the sad thing is, financial fair play was supposed to prevent that, but of course Chelsea's one of those big six teams, so... But anyway, a debate for another, or a discussion for another time. Cycling is a Summer Olympic sport. Winter Olympic sport, that would be ski jumping. Ski jumping. No. Name the sport, that would be basketball. Considered to be a national sport of Wales, that would be rugby union. Can't get into rugby either, that's not how you spell union. Yeah, that is not how you spell rugby. Summer Olympic sport, that would be gymnastics. Which admittedly can be fun to watch. The sheer athleticism of the gymnasts is just incredible. Say what you will about the sport, but the athleticism involved, what they have to go through is just wow. But anyway, Diego Maradona, sporting personality, the late Diego Maradona. One of his teams that he used to play for, Napoli, were the reigning Serie A champions. We'll do 5 more levels here, considered to be national sport of India. Again, that would be field hockey. They do play cricket, so that does make sense. Popular spectator sport in Taiwan, that would be baseball. Baseball is also very huge in Japan, too. Though admittedly, football is becoming more and more popular in Japan, which is very awesome to see. Country has won the most Olympic medals, that would be the United States. NHL is associated with sport, that would be ice hockey. As a matter of fact, that's what the H stands for in NHL hockey. Famous sporting personality, that would be, we had Venus Williams, so now we have Serena Williams. Serena Williams. Which country is boxing thought to have started? You can see the flag up above is Greece, but because of how messed up this game has some of the questions. Colorado team plays the ball arena. I actually just mentioned this team when I was talking about the Quebec Nordiques, but it is the Colorado Avalanche. Last won the Stanley Cup back, I believe, 2022. Okay, that is snooker. Not exactly know the rules of that particular game. I know it involves pool, but famous sporting personality, that would be Jesse Owens. Considered to be national sport of Iran, that would be wrestling. Famous sporting personality, that would be Tom Brady. Won 7 Super Bowls, 6 with New England Patriots and 1 with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Which country is curling thought to have started? Actually thought to have started in Scotland, but again, because of how messed up this game has the questions. Summer Olympic sports. I'm not gonna even bother. Artistic swimming. Yeah, I'm not typing all that, I'm sorry. Ohio team calls the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse home, that would be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Former team of LeBron James. Famous sporting personality, that would be, I'm gonna use one here, I was actually gonna say Mo Farah. I've heard of that name, but I just couldn't think of it. Okay, 2 more levels. Famous sporting personality, that would be Tiger Woods. Boy, he's really dropped off since his heyday, hasn't he? Sad to see, depending on who you ask. Which country is water polo thought to have started? Which was the UK, but unfortunately, again, because of how messed up they have the questions here. Colorado team calls the ball arena home, that would be the Denver Nuggets. Won an NBA title not too long ago. And I believe one of the, if not their best player, I believe in Nikola Jovic, I believe his name is. Famous sporting personality, Steve. Redgrave. Knew Steve something, I didn't know his last name. Famous sporting person? Oh, come on! Ian Botham. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Yeah, I don't know these people. But anyway, final level. Which country is skiing thought to have started? It is actually believed to have been started in Finland. Massachusetts team plays at TD Garden. Boston Bruins. I can honestly say that I don't really despise a whole lot of NHL teams, though there are ones that I have a low tolerance for. Boston Bruins is one of those teams. Team plays in red and yellow at the Stadio Olimpico. That would be Roma. Team I get a lot in Champions League job when I play FIFA. Sporting personality would be Jack Nicklaus. And then one more question and we'll be done at least with this category for now. Considered to be a national sport in New Zealand, that would be rugby union. But there we go. That concludes row 4 here of sports. But we'll be getting to sports here in the future. And I only have 3 more episodes planned of 2025 in this particular series, which will be every Sunday in December. And I think next time I see you guys, we will be tackling general knowledge. We'll be getting and doing probably 34 through 48 or 47. In episode 40, which is the next episode, then we'll be doing the rest of general knowledge, and then we'll be getting and possibly going back either to Europe, or we'll start general knowledge 2. Or how much do we have left of US? Oh, we got quite a bit of US, so... But we'll probably finish off general knowledge in the next 2 episodes, and then we'll start general knowledge 2, or maybe something else in the next episode. Maybe I'll go back to Europe, maybe I'll go back to... How many capitals do I have left? Maybe I'll finish off capitals to end the year, but we'll definitely be doing at least finishing general knowledge in the next 2 episodes, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.